Megabucks 9, a drive-in weigh-in with a big crowd of Columbia, South Carolina Bassin fans on hand. Tommy Biffle, the top-rated seed, is the first to weigh in. He's had a slow day. Only 2 bass, 3 shy of the limit.
Is that all the bites you had with 2?
No, I had bad luck today. I lost a 5-pounder twice.
Same bass?
The same bass. So somebody probably caught that bass because he was wanting somebody to catch him.
And that somebody may be Denny Brower. The defending champions got a big one.
All right, here we go. 3 bass, and the weight, 8 pounds, 13 ounces, folks, and praise the Lord for this big one. Here. Oh, Lord, look at this, folks.
Denny Brower is the big bass leader, and that's worth $1,000. But the real money goes to whoever weighs in the most weight in the final 2 rounds. Randy Blockett has a 5 bass limit and a good shot at the lead.
That last was sort of a lifesaver.
Oh, if you just saw how the fish, or the cover the fish was in and how it came out of there, I was just very fortunate to get it in.
Let's weigh the fish first of all. The weight, 12 pounds, 6 ounces. All right, bingo. That
With 12 pounds, 6 ounces, Randy Blockett's the leader. But Larry Nixon, Mr. Megabucks, has yet to weigh in.
12.7 will take the lead. Won't make it. 11 pounds and 6 ounces, but oh, Lord, I'd hate to have him on my heels.
With 10 holes to go, Randy Blockett has a 1-pound lead over Larry Nixon. Stanley Mitchell ranks 3rd, followed by Mark Davis and defending champion Denny Brower. 5 anglers, half the field, scored limits with 37 fish weighed in. The final round. For topwater fishermen, the day looks promising. Overcast and rain later in the forecast. Larry Nixon starts on hole number 1. Tournament leader Randy Blockett hopes there are a few fish still left in the shallow water brush.
In order to win this tournament, I really think that I'm going to have to catch them out on banks that are just bare. We're, just getting the cruising fish coming in. But, I've got to try some of the shallow stuff the first couple hours of the tournament anyway, because you really stand a lot better chance to catch a large fish in shallow wood.
Denny Brower's concentrating on deeper water brush piles.
All the fish that I've had bite seem to be related to them brush piles if you can get them to bite. The big fish I caught yesterday and the 2 big fish I lost were all in brush piles on the jig.
Tommy Biffle is still having tough luck.
I started out with this Gilmore jumper and just working it down the bank, trying to cover a lot of water. And I picked up a buzz bait and threw it down this one particular bank and had a big one get it and pulled him about 10 yards and he come off. And then my other 2 fish I both caught on this jumper just going down the bank. They hadn't been on any stumps or any brush piles. I think all that's been beat to death. And I hadn't had a bite on a dock yet.
In this Megabucks format, with the fishing pressure, an angler gets fewer opportunities at a big fish. When a hooked fish just comes unbuttoned, boy, it's hard to take. Mark Davis has located a perfect structure spot, a creek channel point that drops off into deep water. The lure adjustment with a floating worm is working out for Randy Blockett. He's hooking and landing him today. However, this one may not make the 12-inch size limit.
Well, he's not by much, but he may be the one that matters.
With the Megabucks rules, an angler has only 50 minutes in each hole. Mark Davis, no doubt, would like to camp on this deepwater point.
What I'm trying to do is feel around on these flat points with this big weight and find any trash or big rocks or stumps or anything I can find that's out here, close to some deeper water, and that seems to be where you can get a bite.
The competitors aren't the only ones that miss a fish catch.
As usual, the camera crew left, and about a minute later, I was running past one of those man-made fish shelters, and I've never caught a bass on one of those things before in my life because they usually get pounded. But I had a feeling, something told me just to pull in there and give it a try, and that's one thing that I found in the sport is, you've got to trust your intuitive instincts.
Earlier, Denny Brower advised the Bassmasters camera crew to be ready at
Hole number 5, it'll be my second to last hole. I got a place there in about 20 foot of water. that I caught that big fish and lost that other big fish, and then they come up schooling. There's a bunch of them there. If I can get them to bite, I'm going to spend the whole hour on that one structure spot.
And it's not Larry Nixon's day either.
Well, I still like my chances. But after going the first 3 or 4 holes this morning without a bite, it's beginning to look pretty slim. But I ain't give up.
With the top guns firing blanks, Davey Height is making a move. The Prosperity South Carolina pro impressed folks his first full season on the Bassmaster Tournament Trail, qualifying for the Bassmasters Classic World Finals as a rookie pro. 4-time Megabucks winner Larry Nixon is no quitter.
I'm gonna catch me 5. You just watch me, I'm gonna catch 5.
Tommy Biffle has put aside his topwater rod and gone to his old dependable, a flippin' stick.
A perfect topwater day, real overcast and rainy. But today, it seemed like this afternoon they quit biting my topwater bait a little bit, so I started flipping the docks and flipping brush around the docks, which I think all the other guys were still topwater fishing, or they weren't thinking that they would be on the docks, and that's what let me catch 2 or 3 off the docks.
Don't go away. The Bassmasters are coming right back with the final chapter, the exciting conclusion of the $474,000 Bassmaster BP Megabucks 9 at Lake Murray, South Carolina.